Michael Paul. That's John.
Greetings. Undertaker here. The mic start here.
What? Yep. Okay. Again, I'm Michael Paul. That's John.
Mm-hmm.
And we are about 10 minutes into SmackDown. It took a while to get up and running, so I started looking at some news, but I don't want to do that right now.
Rainy day.
And we are, as of today, I didn't even realize this until right now, we are 15 days before WrestleMania on Saturday, April 2nd and Sunday, April 3rd. I didn't quite get exactly where they're at.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania is 2 weeks from tomorrow, and tonight the road to the show stops in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Spectrum Center.
Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Where the cable company is from.
By the way, I won't be there, but tomorrow night in Orlando, USA Pro Wrestling. I don't remember. Is it at NBN?
We don't know yet.
We don't know where you're going?
Well, we know where we're going, but we don't know what arena it is.
Okay. At any rate, USA Pro Wrestling tomorrow night in Orlando. Hopefully, we have some highlights of that next time, but right now, Roman Reigns comes up to the ring.
Hey, Mom, if you're watching this, your boyfriend's on.
Because Roman Reigns says the headline at WrestleMania will read, "The GOAT slays the beast." He's in God mode now. Anything he touches becomes magical. Greatest who's on a different level. God mode rings true for Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, at ringside, I'm Michael Cole, and that, of course, is the voice of the active. Pat is here tonight, but we understand that Pat is not allowed to get physically involved with Austin Theory, and it's suggested that he apologizes to Austin Theory tonight, because if you don't, you could lose your match at WrestleMania and lose this job. Yeah. Suggestions are awesome. Let's not worry about any of that. Let's focus on Roman Reigns and the Bloodline and the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. It takes place 2 weeks from Sunday. The biggest WrestleMania match of all time. Winner take all. A lot of ones to the sky here in Charlotte. There's been a lot made over the past few weeks that Brock Lesnar is perhaps in the head of Roman Reigns. But Roman is strutting to the ring, a man full of confidence tonight, especially after what he and the Bloodline did to Brock Lesnar in Madison Square Garden. Let the pyro hit cold. The Bloodline deserves every accolade they have. But Roman Reigns has certainly shown a much different side as a player. The energy is palpable. Charlotte, North Carolina. Acknowledge me. There's plenty to be excited about. Tonight, it's a special night. We're on the road to WrestleMania. Tonight's the first night that I get to see Brock Lesnar face to face since I smashed him in Madison Square Garden. Oh yeah. Since I smashed him in the Garden and made him bleed all over New York. And you better believe once he shows his face, I'm gonna make him bleed all over Charlotte, North Carolina as well. What's wrong, wise man?
My tribal chief, I apologize for interrupting you. Brock Lesnar has experienced a weather pattern in Saskatchewan. His plane was grounded 4 hours ago. Brock Lesnar will not be here this evening. I'm so sorry. Smash him, my tribal chief. You would have blown him all over the ring. Just like the Madison Square Garden, my tribal chief. I'm so sorry.
Charlotte, trust me, I understand. I fulfill my obligations. I'm here. I want Brock to be here as well. Like I said, I was about to smash him. But think about this. Let's not blame Brock and the weather and the private jets and all that. That's a business decision. That man's scared of me. Brock Lesnar is scared of his tribal chief. He's scared of the head of the table. And as he should be, because I said it before, and as the shirt says now, I'm in God mode. This is greatness on a different level. And there ain't a man that can touch me. Enough now.
Oh, you're going to be seeing a lot of
good
good
thing, wise man.
stars
Don't
tomorrow.
interrupt me.
Pause the wrestling for a minute, bro.
Where was
Ladies and gentlemen, including you, Megan, Michael Paul is going to tell how many wrestlers we're going to see tomorrow night.
Well, not how many, but what wrestlers you're going to see. I guess they've been around for a while because tomorrow is USA Pro Wrestling's 29th anniversary. And you'll see matches like WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler taking on Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Brian Cage taking on Carlito. There's someone I haven't heard about for a while. USA Pro Heavyweight Champion Wardell Walker. I have no idea who that is. But he'll be taking on former TNA superstar, the Cowboy James Storm.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Yeah, that. EC3 takes on somebody named Shane Mercer. Don't know who that is. Rodney Mack, former WWE superstar, takes on the Wild Samoan Alpha Jr.
Who is another WWE wrestler.
I think, is that Rikishi's son?
It's Alpha's son.
Oh, Alpha's son. Oh, Alpha Jr. Well, duh. Okay. The Vampire Warrior Gangrel takes on Jerry Swirls. Jerry Swirls, why? Does he spend his life with his head in the toilet? Anyway, just a thought. Shannon Moore, there's a name I haven't heard for a while, since WCW, WWE 2001. Shannon Moore will take on Serpentico and Sir Rios de la Sangre. I guess they're doing the celebrity thing, obviously. One of the stars of 90 Day Fiance, that's not a show I've ever seen, but 90 Day Fiance star Paola Mayfield will take on Layla Gray, and Reagan. Oh, it's a three-way. Paola Mayfield, Layla Gray, and Reagan Fire against Teal Piper with Damien. I think that's what it says. Anyway, I don't know why I'm not reading this clearly. Anyway, the USA Pro Women's Champion Lindsay Snow takes on Renee Michelle, and Skull Von Crush,
A.K. Vito, who used to be with Nunzio back in the WWE days,
takes on Kiki Roberts. The USA Pro Tag Champions, the Dead Presidents. Wow, that's a nice name.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Dead Presidents takes on Brothers in Arms. Ryzen takes on Francisco Chiasto, Cha-Cha Charlie.
Cha-Cha Charlie. It's more like Cha-Cha-Chia.
Yeah, Cha-Cha Charlie, which means Tyler will be saying cha-cha-cha the whole night.
That was for you, Tyler Cook.
Regardless of whether it's somebody's birthday or not. Cha-Cha Charlie and Brian Brock. There's a name I've never heard. Anyway, Simon Says, who I believe is an alumni of ECW, vows to confront Jerry the King Lawler, although Lawler's already taking on Scott Steiner earlier in the night. And it says we will be adding more. So I guess there's still some surprises to be had. But the reason I'm not going, because I know as I'm going down the list here, you're saying, well, you said you weren't going to be there. Why aren't you? The reason I'm not going to be there is very simple. This thing does not get over until 11 o'clock. I have a very hard time staying awake past 10:30, and I believe the ride from Sarasota to Orlando is 4 hours. I can't sit in a van for 4 hours. It's not that I don't want to go. It's just that I'm at a point where it's too late and I would never be able to stay awake through the whole thing. So I figure at some point it'll be on YouTube or something. I don't know. And I can find out later.
I'm going to go get my phone in case if anybody calls, or I might have to use the bathroom. Wait for a little bit. I'll be back in 15.
Well, it's gonna really take you that long to get it out.
I'm back.
Okay.
Enough. They paid to see me. They want to hear what I got to say. You already told what? What do you want? What?
He's landing, and he's on his way.
He's not in Saskatchewan. On his way to where?
He's on his way here.
You just told me he ain't coming here tonight.
He's on his way. He's landing.
I know what I'm gonna do. You're gonna wrap this up and take it home. Well, as soon as Roman Reigns and the Bloodline heard that Brock Lesnar has landed and is on his way here, Roman Reigns had no interest in finishing his speech to this crowd here tonight. Did you know everyone here? The text must have been on delay somehow. iPhones be messing up all day, every day. Well, as we await for Brock Lesnar's arrival, let's see what's on the menu tonight. Sponsored by Papa John's. It's not just stuffed crust, it's Papa John's crust stuffed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, despite last week's vicious attack, Charlotte Flair was unable to make her WrestleMania opponent Ronda Rousey tap out. The SmackDown Women's Champion looks to finish what she started.
Hey, Mama.
Tonight. Big E suffered a devastating neck injury last week at the hands of Ridge Holland. Tonight, Kofi Kingston gets a chance to... Naomi and the Boss Sasha Banks. It happens live. Tag team action tonight.
I get it. I get it. You know why they did that? Because remember, it's the same thing as remember when
Stone Cold and Triple H.
no well yeah, that too. I forgot about that. But also remember when Stone Cold filled Mr. McMahon's Corvette with concrete?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's supposed to be like that. And you're right, when Stone Cold took Triple H's car, and yeah, it's supposed to be like that.
Cowboy Brock goes and destroys the SUV. The cameras continue rolling during the break. Cowboy Brock, loving it.
God, are they seriously gonna call him Cowboy Brock now? Jesus. What?
Absolutely toying with the bloodline.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Just like Stone Cold Blake. Because as I'm seeing this, I can picture what you're talking about.
What the hell is that thing, by the way? We were told during the break it's a telehandler forklift. Where the hell that is? Oh, that's a hell of a damn weaponry for a cowboy. And you got to wonder what the condition of Roman Reigns and the Usos are. And now you see commandeering another vehicle. Who knows whose truck this is? Let's go! Let's go, man! Scared to death. Let's go! Apparently Brock wasn't done. Oh my God, he just ripped the door off the damn thing. Ah! This superhuman of a human. The alpha male of our species picks up the door that he just ripped off, and here he comes! I'll tell you one thing right now, Pat, that door isn't the only thing that's unhinged here tonight on
Get ready.
SmackDown. Brock Lesnar has been at a completely different level ever since the attack at Madison Square Garden a couple of weeks ago. Lesnar told us last week, Roman Reigns changed the rules. He changed the game.
Are they seriously gonna call him Cowboy Brock? But if they are, well then, yeehaw, it's Cowboy Brock, bitch. Woo!
Have you ever seen Roman Reigns?
Yeehaw, yippee.
He looks scared to death as Brock Lesnar went after him in that sport.
Why do you gotta replay it like
Oh my God, to hear your reaction.
you just heard it if he's watching?
No! Will you ever see a human like Brock Lesnar again? No! And Pat, in 2 weeks from Sunday, Roman Reigns is going to be inside a ring against that man.
Or,
carrying
as Bruce, in the immortal words of actor Bruce Willis in the movie Die Hard, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Woohoo! But I hope they're not serious with that Cowboy Brock thing. I hope that was just a one-time joke. Wait a minute.
How incensed he is, how irate he is, how upset he is. He is terrorizing.
I turned it up and yet I feel like I can't hear him.
Icon in the cage and in the ring. Lesnar, look at this dude. Can you imagine being the one that he's pissed off at? No wonder they want sprinting the hell out of here. Roman Reigns was so confident moments ago. We're not talking.
Oh, that's the car door he just took off, right? Mm-hmm. Like,
throwing that thing around. Excuse me, I'm a little riled up. Roman Reigns, you done unleashed the bipolar beast, son.
Bipolar beast.
You see, Roman, you can run, you can hide, but in 2 weeks at WrestleMania, I'm gonna do more than blow the doors off you. Roman Reigns, I'm coming for blood. Coming for blood, Roman. You best be prepared. I'll see you in 2, buddy.
I'm scared to death. I don't know how you get to the ring with the man. 2 weeks from Sunday, Roman Reigns has to get in the ring with Brock Lesnar. Well, guys, let's switch gears now. Speaking of WrestleMania, we have a tag team championship match for the SmackDown titles. Last week on SmackDown, we started with 6 Nakamura recruits in the ring with the Usos. We are the next SmackDown tag team. Bruce own guitar. Jimmy Uso wasn't happy. Hey-oh! I said hey-oh, hey-oh! Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey! All right, my name's Rick. Ooh, that's right, and I came to rock with one half of the soon-to-be SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I'm talking about Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah! I know how excited
Wow.
Brooks has a new guitar, a new Gibson.
Is he ever, you wonder if he worries that he's going to pop a vein by doing that? Either that or pop a vocal cord. Have a vocal hemorrhage. God.
Probably.
Nakamura and Brooks have earned themselves an opportunity for SmackDown Tag Team titles against the Usos at WrestleMania. Play it cold! Play it cold! It sounds so
Oh.
As McAfee continues to play air guitar, we want to tell you that Shin and Bruce could hit a bump in the road toward WrestleMania. Because coming up next, they face off against the Lethal Lovers, Los Lotharios. It's next live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
Oh. I never.
You know, I don't know who the bell owed it.
I'm going to take a second here after I get back on the commercial, or back from the commercial. I never checked what happened on AEW, so I didn't watch it because I was in the middle of watching something else.
Insurance saving you bundle
I'm going to check that now.
motorcycle insurance.
And now the Los Lotharios is here.
Of course. Before a big tag team fight with the Lethal Lovers, Los Lotharios, maybe the most attractive dudes on
This
earth.
gimmick is played out
This kid,
because somebody else did this like 10 years ago, I think.
there's a Los
The Great
Lotharios
Khali.
kiss sandwich.
Well, yeah, him too. But didn't somebody do it even before him?
Los Lotharios set to go in tag team action against Shinsuke
I thought
Nakamura
so,
and Rick
maybe
Boogs.
not.
See, this is the thing about Los Lotharios. You know, they got the kiss cam picture in the back and all that. And they look damn good. When they get in the ring, wildly impressive as well. Indeed. So it's Humberto starting things off against Shinsuke Nakamura. Boogs is seeking his first ever championship in WWE. If he and Shane can knock off the Usos at WrestleMania. The Usos said it's about time someone stepped up. We took everyone out. Shin and Boogs got played.
Oh, Shin just caught the kiss cam, put it out on the mat and said, come on.
And Nakamura now snapmare takedown of Humberto. And Nakamura with the knees.
We ain't kissing, we's fighting. Shinsuke Nakamura obviously been a champion everywhere in the world.
And I talked to Bruce about this partnership with Nakamura. He said we're a solid unit. We spent time surfing, hiking in the outdoors, put hair on our chests.
That's Boots' words. Yeah, and then they were driving around that Toyota Tundra, and Rick Boots has been trying to learn everything he can from Shinsuke.
Oh, and Boots said that we're coming to WrestleMania to scrap. As Nakamura now looks to put Umberto away, hooks the legs, and a kick out by Umberto.
And for as much as Shin has taught Boots, I believe Boots has brought a little bit of electricity and fire back to Shinsuke.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Not that Shinsuke was ever lacking, but this is an incredible version that we have seen since he's teamed up with Rick Boots.
Umberto now with a headlock on Nakamura, trying to create some space. Tag made. Angel now the legal man. Not sure Nakamura realizes that, but he got snagged as Angel crawls right through him. Right in front of Boots.
On Hell, I believe, but he is...
Double team by Los Lotharios. I guarantee you these two will be tag champs one day.
Absolutely. The snap pants come off. They go into Boots' face.
Tag. Umberto now legal.
These two have everything you could possibly want or need to be an incredible tag team in the WWE.
Get a little more experience. A few more matches under their belt as a team. Tag made again.
By the way, they're young. Jess didn't see the tag. She said, we're going to have to do that again. They did, but then thought, I didn't buy Shinsuke enough.
Double team again. And a double basement drop kick to the back of the neck. Umberto into the cover on Nakamura. Is enough to put him away. Near fall. Kick out at 2.
Those drop kicks to the back of Shinsuke.
Pat Usos, longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions in history. Can Boots and Nakamura knock off the brothers at WrestleMania?
Everybody knows I love Shinsuke and Boots probably more than everybody else. But what the Bloodline has been on in God mode is a different level.
Yeah, but the Bloodline has a lot more in their minds now by the name of Brock Lesnar.
And Brock Lesnar drew a forklift through their car.
And here comes Angel, double team again by Los Lotharios, who've done a great job keeping Nakamura away from his partner, isolating Nakamura in their corner.
This is Shinsuke and Boots haven't been tag team partners that long. They've been together, but as a team, this is kind of new for them.
Yeah, because Nakamura had been the Intercontinental Champion.
Los Lotharios, though, they've been doing this a long time together. Perfect team.
Angel, Umberto, of course, cousins.
Cutting off half the ring, tagging in, utilizing the extra time together, double teaming Shinsuke. I mean, this is tag team wrestling 101.
Umberto now is legal. Oh, and Boots knocked off the apron. Cheap shot, but effective by the Lethal Lovers. And now Angel with a big right hand. Nakamura may be out. Cover for the win by Umberto. And a kick out at 2 near fall. Umberto perhaps getting a bit frustrated that he couldn't put Nakamura there. Boots realizes he's got to make a tag.
Hey, this has been all Los Lotharios. All the way from the beginning.
Nakamura with a hip toss, creates space.
Do you know about Rick Boots, YouTube? Rick Boots, who's going to be in WWE 2K22 for the Stand Back or the Whole Damn Show DLC. But let's see what we got so far. Oh my God, the strength of this Freddie Mercury dude.
10 times! And now tossing Umberto into Angel. Freaking strength by Boots.
It's unfathomable.
That's what I'm saying, Michael Cole.
Angel got caught. And Boots, I think, is going to make him pay. Rick Boots powering him up. Look at this. He's curling. Angel and planting it. Boots cruise. Nakamura and Boots win.
The team of Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boots.
They're ready for WrestleMania.
Absolutely. The power, the veteranness of Shinsuke. They are poised for a championship run.
Well, we had other tag team actions scheduled for last week. It was supposed to be Drew McIntyre and the Viking Raiders against Happy Corbin, Matt Catboss, and Jinder Mahal. But Corbin and company would attack the Viking Raiders back in the locker room area. This all before the match. Drew McIntyre. It is time to join the
The
ring.
following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 590 pounds, Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders.
That's a move there.
Got one-sided in attack.
And now the Scottish Warrior.
And their tag team partner from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
So coming up on Friday Night SmackDown, the six-man tag team match we had expected last week. It's Drew McIntyre is teaming with Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders, against the Happy folks of Happy Corbin. And his partners tonight, Shanky and Jinder Mahal. Six-man tag team action coming up next. Well, Pat, you know, the reviews are in for WWE 2K22, the biggest video game in WWE history, as stated by Game Rant, easily the best looking WWE video game ever made. Laptop Mag says it's one of the best games they've ever played, a must-buy for your collection. WWE 2K22 hits different with a redesigned gameplay engine, stunning graphics, and new controls. Pick up your copy today.
Hey guys, check it out. The game's live.
The biggest thing coming out of Dynamite, I didn't seem to miss much of anything, but Thunder Rosa defeated Dr. Britt Baker, and Thunder Rosa is now your new reigning defending AEW Women's Champion. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen on Rampage tonight, but we'll get to that later. Right now,
Their mission is providing aid and resources, including food, water, medical supplies, and housing support to people in Ukraine and those who have been forced to leave their homes. You can join
is only the
Fox in supporting
second
the Red
half,
Cross
right?
relief
Yep.
efforts. Donate by visiting redcross.org/foxforward or by scanning the QR code at the bottom of your screen, and we thank you. Meanwhile, in the ring, McIntyre and the Viking Raiders set for six-man tag team action.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jinder Mahal, Shanky, Madcap Moss, and Happy Corbin. Happy, last week it seemed that your ambush backfired. Do you?
What backfired? Did you not see me run him over? I mean, come on. Nothing makes me happier than bringing that egomaniac Drew McIntyre down a notch or two. That's why WrestleMania weekend is going to be the greatest weekend of my entire life. Literally, nothing can bring me down. Hey, buddy, give me a joke.
Okay. What do you call an episode of Happy Talk that puts everyone to sleep? Nappy Talk.
That's his best joke ever.
5'4". He's like an hang of it. 10,000 hours.
Well, Happy folks are going to head to the ring now for action, or at least Corbin, Jinder, Shanky.
Hey, comedians have it tough sometimes. Get back out there on the mic, bud.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Madcap Moss, the team of Shaky, the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal, and Happy Corbin.
In your stand-up days, you never told jokes that bad. Nonetheless, you know, Happy Corbin is undefeated in singles competition since he became Happy and hit the jackpot last summer. Will that winning streak stay intact 2 weeks from tomorrow when Happy Corbin goes one-on-one with Drew McIntyre at the most stupendous WrestleMania in history?
Oh, it's gonna be stupendous when Drew McIntyre beats the hell out of Nappy Corbin on WrestleMania Saturday, right in front of all-cap Madcap Moss.
You know, McIntyre said he's concerned with how intelligent other superstars in the WWE
I gotta agree with you. That was stupid for it.
Knowing that
he said.
Drew is just letting Corbin have his back seat. So you can see what Drew can do. And look at Shanky, the 7-footer, starting things off against Eric of the Viking Raiders.
This is a hell of a combo to add to the nappy folks.
Oh, it's Shanky. Just decapitating Eric. Tag, here's Jinder.
Madcap obviously excited about the addition of Shanky to the nappy folks.
I'm not sure if they're actually. Oh, what a spine buster! In a very intense and aggressive Eric of the Viking Raiders going right after Jinder Mahal here tonight. Tag made. Here comes his partner Eyeball.
Jinder and Shanky are an absolutely devastating tag team for the nappy folks to team up with, but they got Vikings on the other side.
The Viking Raiders in a mood after the attack last week back in the locker room area.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Viking in a good mood, but has that ever happened?
I don't know a lot about Vikings, but Tag made. Here comes Happy Corbin.
I know they can kick some ass.
And Madcap was very excited over what Happy Corbin is doing here. Oh, with a shoulder tackle. Ivar still on his feet. Shoulder tackle. Corbin knocked him right out of the ring. And a frustrated Corbin runs into a right hand by Ivar. And look at Ivar go.
4-piece right hand from the Viking.
And now Ivar spine buster by Corbin and a cheap shot to McIntyre who does not go down. But it draws McIntyre into the ring.
Nappy Corbin living that high life, drinking Pappy with 20 years age, punching Drew McIntyre in the face.
Six-man tag team action continues. Drew's about to blow his stat.
Hey guys, check it out. The game's live. I got first. First game. First game.
Mahal, we asked him.
Sunday at 2:30 Eastern on Fox.
And we're back on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Corbin, Jinder Mahal, and Shanky in control of the Viking Raiders and Drew McIntyre in the six-man tag team match. Jinder Mahal now the legal man. You know, interesting talk we had with Madcap Moss at ringside during the first break. Cover now by Mahal. We asked him point blank why Corbin won't get in the ring with McIntyre, and he has some sort of excuse. He's going to have to get in the ring with McIntyre, though, at WrestleMania.
Well, Madcap's exact words were, if Drew doesn't have a sword, he ain't nothing. Well, I hate to break it to him. The Scottish Warrior is a madman, and Happy smart for trying not to get in the same place at the same time. He said,
And now, I've already driven into the corner. Trying to fight out now. And, oh my goodness, Mahal taking out roll through. Can Ivar make the tag?
Jinder almost had enough power to hang on.
And Happy Corbin not allowing Ivar to make it to his teammates. And a splash in the corner.
But how bad the guy is a scumbag. He is incredibly crafty, this Nappy Corbin.
Oh, no doubt about it. Former Money in the Bank winner, former champion. Oh, close up kiss by McIntyre to his former buddy. And look at McIntyre now just staring down Corbin. A scowl from McIntyre. Oh, ring saying, I've got you 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Happy Corbin.
Come on, Corbin, let him in the ring. Uh-oh. Ivar tag. And Corbin quickly tags Shanky in. He had nothing to do with McIntyre.
Now Shanky's got to feel it.
Yeah, McIntyre's going to take out his frustrations with the 7-foot, 300-pound Shanky. Mahal into the ring as well. Belly to belly throw by McIntyre. Mahal set over the top rope.
Drew McIntyre's beating wholesale.
Oh, that's an up-good driver to Shanky and a kick-off. How the hell do you order that move to Shanky?
And how do you have enough power to do that move and then have the ability to kip up?
And he's telling Mr. Corbin, I've got my eyes on you. And he's about to send a little message to Happy Corbin 2 weeks from WrestleMania. Primal Country has come to Charlotte. Cover. It's a Claymore with Corbin's name on it at WrestleMania.
Absolutely. That's why Drew McIntyre stared over at Happy Corbin and said, hey, this is your future.
2 weeks from tomorrow, WrestleMania Saturday, McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to go back to last week on Friday Night SmackDown in our main event. The new Intercontinental Champion Ricochet defending against the former Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn in a rematch. Ricochet with the Intercontinental Championship.
I should be standing here with my Intercontinental Championship, but I'm not. I'm not, because of one person only, and that is Johnny Knoxville. That glorified Hollywood crash test dummy has ruined my life. He's gotten in my head, he's gotten under my skin, and he's done it all with juvenile pranks and little stunts. And you know, Johnny Knoxville, you seem so intent on bringing your world to me. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to show you what it truly means to step into my world. So if you have the balls that you say you have, let's make our match WrestleMania Sunday anything goes! Anything goes, Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville?
The question is, will Knoxville accept that challenge from Zayn?
Yes, Johnny Knoxville is literally accepting anything that has ever been presented to him throughout his entire life.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though, but it's time to feel the glow, Pat. And it's boss time on Friday Night SmackDown.
The blueprint in the groove. Let's go.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Naomi and Sasha Banks.
There's a triple threat match for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles looming in 2 weeks at WrestleMania. But here tonight, the contenders from Monday Night Raw have landed on Friday Night SmackDown to check out the competition. It's Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan against Naomi and Sasha Banks. Tag team action live next.
But the bottom line.
Wait just a second.
Get a whoop ass on you, Kevin Owens. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
And on WrestleMania Saturday, will there be one more Stone Cold beer bash? Will Stone Cold celebrate with his brand new Broken Skull American Lager, which came out March 16th, 316 Day. That was Wednesday, joining the IPA and Steve line of beers.
Hell yeah, the Broken Skull Lager probably goes down just as smooth as the IPA. You self-cheers yourself, you dump it down your throat, and you have a night like Stone Cold Steve.
Well, how about the night Ronda Rousey had last week? Charlotte Flair's vicious attack, but still could not make Ronda Rousey tap out.
Like the Joker, why so serious?
Meanwhile, Sasha Banks and Naomi set for tag team action, and tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive. Hey, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions are down here at ringside. That is Carmella and Queen Zelina, the current champions, who will defend against Sasha and Naomi, and also Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan in a triple threat at WrestleMania.
Probably just getting a closer look. I'm sure they're not out here for shenanigans.
And their opponents, the team of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley.
And they started calling themselves Liv for Brutality. The team name for Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley as they get set for WrestleMania to take on Carmella and Queen Zelina and also Sasha Banks. And they all in a triple threat match for the tag team. Remember how that works. The first one even in a pinfall or submission will become the tag team champions. You don't have to pin the champs to win the titles.
Triple threat for the championship. WrestleMania Sunday.
Now, if you're the tag team champions, Pat, Carmella and Zelina, they've got some problems amongst themselves. Zelina lost to Liv Morgan this past week on Monday Night Raw because of what she said was a distraction by Carmella. You see, Carmella seems to be spending all this time flirting with her boyfriend, Raw commentator Corey Graves, and Zelina's been upset about that, saying it may cost them the titles at WrestleMania.
Well, he's her fiance, I believe, and there has been a little bit of a distraction, but Corey's not here tonight. So that's good news for the tag team champs as they get a closer look at two incredibly talented tag teams that have been put together here recently that might become like goats in this.
Well, Zelina did say to Carmella, it's time you get your act together. And here's Sasha Banks and Liv Morgan starting this matchup off tag team action. Liv Morgan so vastly improved over the past year here in WWE.
You know, some teams thrive on drama and chaos. These two have been bickering, but they're the champs for a reason.
They Liv up over the top. Sasha Banks now with a leapfrog. And, oh, nice hip toss, but Morgan reverse it.
Liv Morgan has been working daily to become the best superstar she can in the dungeon.
Well, meanwhile, Sasha and Naomi say that their team is all about unity. They've been friends and teammates since 2015. They have solidarity. They're awesome. Morgan, meanwhile, trying to steal one here from Banks and a kick out by Sasha.
Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley both on the same exact page. I think that
Sasha kick out by
very dangerous. But Sasha Banks, somebody who main evented WrestleMania.
Oh, double drop kick. Tip up by Morgan, and Sasha, is she impressed? Perhaps.
This has been like a anything you can do, I can do better type matchup here between a goat and somebody who's looking to become the same.
Again, Sasha Banks, that's why she's the boss. Luring Morgan in and tag me to Naomi. And Naomi
locks it in,
making Morgan pay.
Feel the glow.
Naomi with a split leg drop. Cover by Naomi. Kick out by Liv Morgan. And that's the thing. Naomi and Sasha know each other so well. They've been teammates before. Liv and Rhea, of course, a relatively new team. And Carmella and Zelina having all kinds of issues.
But they are the
champions. Carmella showing up for engagement ring.
See, she's much prouder of the ring, which she should. It's a nice ring, than her title, which is what Queen Zelina has been talking about this entire time. Because when Rhea Ripley
covered by Rhea, kick out.
And when Rhea Ripley's in a match, you can't be arguing about rings and distractions and everything like that.
Because this may happen. Boom, right to the face.
And Rhea Ripley will stack you up.
Many people just say Carmella's got to get over herself. That's what a lot of people are saying.
Carmella said she has everybody muted that says that. The only person that she's heard say that is you, Michael.
No, Zelina said it as well. Meanwhile, it's Naomi in control of Rhea. Rhea trying to power through with Naomi.
Seems to be news to Mello what you just said about Zelina trying to drive a rift between these two.
Zelina actually tweeted it out this week. And here we go now.
I said that Mello muted everybody that says anything bad about her. That's actually a pretty smart technique for Twitter. Naomi getting over to Sasha.
Meanwhile, Sasha delivers the name to Rhea Ripley. Sasha is the legal person. Now Sasha sends Rhea Ripley flying. And the boss fired up.
That's what Sasha can do.
I talked to Sasha earlier today. She said she is so excited. 2 weeks away from WrestleMania, where she made history last year. Looks to do so again winning the tag titles perhaps. And now look at Rhea Ripley, the power of the former Raw Women's Champion.
Rhea can literally do this for the next 2 hours if she wants to.
Vertical suplex to the boss.
For those that don't know, now you know.
By Ripley, and Sasha kicks.
Rhea Ripley is a powerhouse.
And tag made to Liv Morgan. And the wily Liv Morgan now into the ring, double team by Rhea and Liv.
Slingshot.
And again, if you're the tag champs, Pat, sitting at ringside, Carmella and Zelina coming out by Morgan and a kick out. What's going through your mind? I mean, these two teams, impressive so far tonight.
I will say they've spent most of it bickering with each other, but they are, taking notes of what they'll need to do, what moves are coming. They'll watch film. They're the champs for a reason. Let's not get that.
Sasha sent outside the ring. Naomi sent over the top rope. Sasha and Naomi both taken out. Tag made. Ripley legal.
Right in front of the champs.
Rhea Ripley measuring her opponent to the cannonball. Ripley and Morgan taking over as SmackDown rolls on live here on Fox.
Okay.
And Morgan step up in Zaguri. Naomi able to.
There we go.
The best drivers on the planet battle in Atlanta. Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500, Sunday at 2:30 Eastern on Fox. Unbelievable. Hey, need more football? The USFL kicks off April 16th on Fox and NBC.
Back on Friday Night SmackDown, Ripley cover on Naomi and a kick out. Pat, we've got the proverbial barn burner going on here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Tag action. Sasha and Naomi against Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. The tag champs, Carmella and Zelina, are here at ringside. Set for the triple threat match at WrestleMania in 2 weeks for the women's tag team titles.
I will say that these tag teams have been thrown together here between Rhea and Liv.
And again, the concern between Zelina and Carmella. Carmella has spent about 25% of her time actually watching this match here tonight. As Rhea Ripley again shows off her power. Naomi able to fight out of it. Sasha Banks goes, let's go, Naomi. And Rhea Ripley with a knee to the midsection.
These two in the ring are...
Springboard kick from Naomi. And now Naomi with an opportunity.
Spectacular. This triple threat match for the championships at WrestleMania is going to be an absolute...
Well, that's good line from earlier.
Instant classic.
And Naomi trying to make it to the corner. Rhea trying to make it to Liv Morgan. Naomi trying to create space, and she does. Can she get the back? She does. Morgan taps in his way. Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks are legal.
Sasha catches the kick and says, hello, Charlotte. Goodbye, Liv.
And Sasha Banks now. Oh, double knees in the corner to Morgan. Let's hear it for the boss. Meteor! Cover for the win! Kick out at 2 by Liv Morgan.
Sasha Banks showcasing why she's one of the GOATs around here. Getting the tag from Naomi and almost ending this thing. Charlotte's all the way behind the boss.
Charlotte, North Carolina, the Spectrum Center, host of Friday Night SmackDown here tonight. And Morgan, step up in Zaguri. Floor, Sasha Banks tag. Here comes Rhea Ripley. Rhea to the top rope. Missile drop kick with authority. Banks may be out cover for the win and a kick out. And Rhea can't believe it, but that's the middle of the boss.
I can't believe it either.
Yeah, the tag champs looking at their future in 2 weeks. Rhea looking for Riptide. Banks. Backstabber. Tag.
Perfect unison.
Splash by Banks. Naomi looking for the split leg moonsault. Cover. Hook of the leg for the win. Morgan saving the matchup.
This is awesome.
What a match here on Friday Night SmackDown. And with Morgan out of the picture, Banks is now legal. In the WWE Universe, showing the utmost respect to the teams in this matchup. Indeed, this match has been awesome. And now Naomi and Banks with a double team. To Rhea Ripley with a WrestleMania sign in the background. That's what awaits these teams in 2 weeks at AT&T Stadium. And meanwhile, Liv Morgan's back in the picture. Oh my goodness! All 4 women are down.
A Sunday match happening on
Who the heck? Natalya and Shayna Baszler into the ring. Why are they here?
Exactly. That's what I was just thinking.
They want to be a part of this whole thing at Mania. And Natalya and Baszler now killing the hell out of Rhea Ripley. Oh! Front kick. And it's a damn shame because that was a heck of a matchup that was going on. And now Rhea driven into the ring post. And Morgan trying to fight back. But the number's too much.
Oh, now boss time and Natalya getting after it.
Meanwhile, Carmella, Queen Zelina heading to the ring, and now the tag champs getting in the middle of things.
Carmella taking out Naomi, Zelina, and Sasha. The two that have been bickering on the same side now.
Morgan and Ripley and Banks and Naomi laid out. And the tag champs slowly reaching their way out of the ring. Again, the triple threat coming your way at WrestleMania. Although Natalya and Shayna Baszler may have other ideas.
Sammy. I have made a career out of disregarding my common sense. I have been in the ring with an Angry Bull many times. I've gotten knocked out by Butterbean with a lucky punch. And I've strapped myself to the back of a Red Rocket. Smart? Nah, but I'm still standing. And don't get me wrong, you're a great competitor. Awful to look at, terrible human being, but a great competitor. So on WrestleMania Sunday, I can take whatever you dish out. And if you want to make our match anything goes, then I accept, Schnookums. Oh, God, you're toast.
I don't know about Joseph Bishop.
Write it down. Johnny Knoxville accepts.
Listen, I'm being told now that you're being summoned to Mr. McMahon's office. Right now, you gotta go.
You're lying.
It doesn't matter. You gotta go. You're being summoned to Mr. McMahon's office.
You have drugs in it.
I'm not. You gotta go, and you gotta believe this can't be good news.
Uh-oh.
And it has to have something to do with the whole attack on Austin Theory last week. And remember, it was suggested you apologize.
Got to kick it up a notch like.
YouTube, I gotta say this for Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee, be careful.
Exactly. See, just like I said, 15 days away.
I saw what you did out there. And I loved it. It was great. You know, some of those women deserved it a little bit more than others, you know what I'm saying? And the two of you proved yourself to be quite the dominant force. So that is why I'm adding you to the Women's Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania. You're welcome. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Perhaps a rather questionable decision by WWE official Sonya Deville, but it's official now. Fatal four-way match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania. I'm Michael Cole, ringside. Pat McAfee has been summoned moments ago to Mr. McMahon's office, and you have to wonder if it has to do with the suggested apology from Pat McAfee based on what happened last week. Let's show you what happened in our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home on.
I gotta say that if Pat McAfee gets in trouble, I gotta say this for once. I hope your job is on the line. I mean, I'm not mad at anything, but he better be careful because could fire his ass.
Right.
What are you gonna say about Pat McAfee if he gets in trouble by McMahon?
Exactly. I don't think he's going to get in trouble. I think there's going to be a stipulation added to the match, and that's probably what he wanted to talk about.
Contact with Austin Theory as well. Maybe Pat. It was going to be interesting to hear what happened inside the office between Mr. McMahon and Pat McAfee. You have to wonder if Pat is going to apologize. He's been ordered to avoid physical contact with Austin Theory as well. Maybe Pat was fired. Well, nonetheless, we're at Spectrum Center here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here tonight for Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, and I guess the future of Pat McAfee, my broadcast colleague for almost the past year, hangs in the balance. His dream, of course, having a match at WrestleMania, hangs in the balance as well after he lost his cool last week. They went after Austin Theory and then brought him to saw moments ago, and soon here on the show. And now Pat McAfee walking into the arena. And perhaps we're going to find out in a matter of moments what transpired between him and the boss, the chairman, Mr. McMahon, just a few moments ago. Doesn't look too happy, that is for sure.
On some random Monday, when I was 11 years old, I happened upon a no-name network, the USA Network, and I saw something that immediately changed my life. When I saw professional wrestling. For the first time, my life changed immediately. I saw something that inspired me. I saw something that was magical. I saw something that would shape me forever. On that Monday night, when all hell was breaking loose, I found the thing that I thought I was put on this earth to do. Other professions got in the way. And finally, after retiring, I got a call from the greatest of all time, Michael Cole. And he said, "Hey, do you want to come work on Friday Night SmackDown?" I said, "Do you? Hell yeah." I said, "Michael Cole, I've been dreaming of being in the WWE. I've been dreaming of traveling to cities like Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been dreaming of getting in front of the millions."
Oh.
Austin Theory, of course, a handpicked protege of the chairman, Mr. McMahon. And Austin Theory will have a match. This is scheduled to have one of the top matches in a couple of weeks at WrestleMania. The brash, the cocky, young superstar Theory.
I was just suggested in the office that I just left that I should apologize to you or lose my dream and lose my WrestleMania match.
Lose it. Apologize. What you did.
Austin Theory, I am so...
It's funny now. Come on. Let's do this.
Austin Theory,
He can't do it.
You see what he's doing? He's doing it on purpose. Just to piss the guy
Austin
off.
Theory, I'm sorry for beating your ass last week. Austin Theory, I'm sorry your parents raised a douchebag. Austin Theory, I'm sorry I made your filter face ass relevant.
What did he say?
Austin Theory, I apologize that you're a punk bitch.
I missed the last part.
I'm sorry for beating your ass last week. Austin Theory, I'm sorry your parents raised a douchebag. Austin Theory, I'm sorry I made your filter face ass relevant. Austin Theory, I apologize that you're a punk bitch.
Damn.
You apologize.
As Gary said, I guess that constitutes an apology. Let's regroup. It's been an explosive night here at Friday Night SmackDown. Roman Reigns is still talking.
You apologize to
When
me.
the show kicked off, but then he found out Brock Lesnar was on his way to the arena, and his tune changed quickly as Roman Reigns and the Bloodline got it. In the main event at WrestleMania, because it's the biggest WrestleMania match of all time. It's winner take all, championship unification.
You know where I thought he said it first? What? That's why I had to rewind it because I didn't hear. I I thought he said, I'm sorry that your parents raised a punk bitch.
No, he says, I'm sorry that your parents raised a punk douchebag.
The words
Oh, yeah.
sorry and apologize all came out of my mouth. That dude's a punk, and I get fired up, I apologize for it, but that doesn't mean we need to continue on with the Dora show. Kofi Kingston's great. I'm sorry that happened.
Test is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
I'm assuming this is the main event because we've only got a half hour left.
Last week in the hands of Rich Holland. An outnumbered Kofi Kingston steps into the Lions Den on a mission of vengeance that happens live next on Friday Night SmackDown. And it's now time for the final episode of WWE Offload, sponsored by Toyota. Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs hit the trails with their mountain bikes in the all-new Toyota Tundra, the toughest, most capable, and most advanced Tundra to date.
I'm sorry, this is just too stupid. Shut up.
I thought you were tired, hon. And you said that you were not even staying up all night tonight, babe.
Sorry, I know I haven't said much today, but that's simply because this has not been a very exciting show. And you would think going into their biggest show of the year, they would have a little more excitement, but oh well. This is WWE, what do you expect?
I'm gonna go to church on my phone.
Alright. Just don't forget, I'm streaming on your computer, so
Oh.
I hope you don't leave it in here all night. fuck.
I'm back.
Okay.
We're almost done watching WWE SmackDown, so please stay tuned for Monday Night Raw or whenever we feel like broadcasting on WWE. So, yeah.
Well, it more than likely will be next Monday.
Uh-huh. So stay tuned for Monday Night Raw this Monday night if it's going to be a better show than tonight. Except for Brock Lesnar part. That part kicked ass.
Well, Pat McAfee was pretty fucking funny. But, yeah. Other than Pat and Brock, yeah, there hasn't been much.
Satisfies. And by WWE 2K22, the biggest video game in WWE history, is available now. Featuring a redesigned gameplay engine, stunning graphics, and new controls. Get it today. Well, back here in Charlotte, North Carolina, Kofi Kingston is in the ring getting set for action in retribution for his friend Big E because of what happened last week here on SmackDown. Here tonight, tag team action.
I want to see this, but I don't remember.
Against Sheamus and Rich Holland. And Big E. Oh, and Rich moved out of the way. And now Rich with a throw is on. Is Big E okay?
I guess it was legit.
I can't thank all of you beautiful people enough for all of your concern and your messages. It's very heartwarming. I can move all my digits. You see that? That's nice. That's always a good thing. Strength feels fine. But unfortunately, right now, they tell me my neck is broken. So there's that. But once again, thank you, everybody. I'm going to be all right. I'll be good. Don't worry. So I got some really good news, all things considered. C1 and C6 are indeed fractured. Not displacement, though, which is a very good thing. And I don't have any damage to my spinal cord, no ligament damage, and no surgery, which I'm very thankful for. So many of you have been so kind and reached out, stopped in to see me, texted me. I know I feel like I sound like a broken record, but I am very grateful. And I'm going to be all right. It's a blessing.
All his opponents accompanied to the ring by Butch and Sheamus.
Big E posting a video on Twitter saying that he's just fine. There's no permanent damage, but not giving any indication of if or when he'll be better.
Invite everyone to the Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York. Next week, it's the penultimate SmackDown before WrestleMania. Meanwhile, Kofi looking for retribution tonight against Rich Holland. Rich Holland, we understand, earlier today, and Kofi Kingston with a turn kick out of the box. Rich Holland apparently apologized for what he did last week to Big E earlier today, saying he has the utmost respect for Big E. He was gutted by what happened last week, and he really wishes Big E recovery. Those are the words of Rich Holland, and he looks forward to meeting Big E in the ring someday.
Obviously, you have to ask if he was sincere or not. Let's hope that he was. But Big E is in all of our P's and P's, thoughts and prayers, and Kofi's ready to kick Rich's ass for all of it.
And of course, you're seeing ringside Sheamus along with his new protege, Butch. Sheamus says you know him by another name, but Butch is how we know him. Grew up with Butch, did Holland and Sheamus on the bars and pubs of Ireland. And look at now. Kofi delivering a right hand to Holland.
Rich Holland and Butch both from Great Britain.
Yes, indeed. Sheamus, of course, from Ireland.
These three have been a team fighting people in the streets for a long time.
Kofi Kingston. Just fall off the second rope, knocking Holland right into the ass table.
This big ass just broke the table.
Kofi Kingston in control here on SmackDown.
Yeah, and Morris's other partner, Dutch.
They're both out there. Actually, all three of them. Rich Holland, Sheamus, and Butch.
What the fuck is a Butch? Is he supposed to be like a butcher?
You ever have to beat somebody's ass?
No, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Butch is another name for lesbian. That's why I was laughing.
Oh, God. What a bunch of lesbians. Oh, God. Shut up, John. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Numbers against Kofi, Sheamus, and Butch were at ringside in support of Rich Holland.
Yeah, what?
And now, Holland, as we take a look at what happened just moments ago, where Sheamus would get involved, but now paying dividends. And then Rich Holland, watch this, Pat. Your former pro football star. How would you rate that tackle?
Unbelievable. Good leverage, great power, explosion. Kofi won flying through the end.
Kofi Kingston trying to fight back against the man to his buddy Big E last week, Rich Holland. Kingston, a former WWE champion.
Kofi Kingston normally upbeat, jolly, not tonight. There's a score setter here.
Kofi numbers are against him with Sheamus and Butch and ringside. But he's fighting back against Holland here. And here comes Kofi.
It's fight night, says the Rich Holland, Sheamus, Butch crew. And Kofi's ready for it.
And Kingston comes down. Rich Holland again with his very nice clothesline. And Kofi Kingston trying to boot drop. How fired up is Kofi?
You ever have to beat somebody's ass because they did something to your friend?
Kofi Kingston, look at the trouble in paradise, caught though by Rich Holland.
Yes. Dolls Kofi for a moment.
And now Sheamus up on the apron. And look at Butch gets involved, dropping Kingston off the top rope.
That son of a bitch, Butch.
And now can Rich Holland somehow capitalize? And I think the official realized something happened. He started Sheamus and Kofi backward.
Kicking him all the time. Like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were false.
Good call by official Dan Engler as Kofi Kingston rolls up Holland. And now Kingston on double knees, taking down Holland and Kofi Kingston. Throwing over, knocking out. And they're taking their sweet time getting out of the arena. Push now, heading back into the ring. Now, it's trying to be dragged out of the ring by Sheamus. And that distraction allows Rich Holland now to attack Kingston. And Rich, with Northern Flip. And thanks to Butch, and thanks to Sheamus, Rich Holland with a victory over Kingston.
coming to get some more even after that thing ended. Oh, we got to switch gears now and talk about the last 2 weeks of this battle and this history between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair.
Just last week, Charlotte revealed her grappling ignorance when she called me a one-trick pony that could.
Okay, maybe that wasn't the main event because there's still 10 minutes left.
Ronda Rousey. I'm not sure she even knows how to do that.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't think she
because
plans on learning before
there's 10 minutes
WrestleMania.
left. All they had time to do is talk.
Please welcome the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair!
And tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. So again, Charlotte Flair was unable to make her WrestleMania opponent Ronda Rousey tap out. The SmackDown Women's Champion was to finish what she started. Well, Charlotte and Ronda are here, live on Friday Night SmackDown.
What's up, Jones? Jones.
Okay, so they're gonna have a debate or something like that, or go back and forth with each other for the rest of the show.
Like,
Yeah, I kind of like that. No, but what I'm saying is that's all they're gonna do because they don't have time for another match. So they're just gonna do that to fill time for the rest of the show.
speaking about that one match, earlier today backstage with Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler and Natalya are added into the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team title match at WrestleMania.
And Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville is now anything goes.
Title for title, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal and World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, Charlotte Flair defends the SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey, and Becky Lynch defends the Raw Women's Championship against Bianca Belair.
The EST of WWE.
I haven't heard anything though, and this is unusual with it only 2 weeks. But I haven't heard it. Oh, wait a minute. I was about to say I haven't heard anything about special celebrity guests. But then, like I said earlier, Johnny Knoxville takes on Sami Zayn. Ronda Rousey comes back to take on Charlotte Flair. And YouTube star Logan Paul,
that jackass who's teaming up with The Miz,
returns this year to team up with The Miz, and they will take on the father-son team of Rey and Dominic Mysterio. And as of right now, that's all we know, although
the Usos will take on the Viking Raiders.
Oh, that's right. The Usos take on the Viking Raiders. The Usos defending their SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And Mark the Undertaker Calloway, Leon Big Van Vader White, and Queen Sharmell being inducted this year into the 2022 WWE
Don't forget Sid Justice.
Oh, that's right. Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, also being inducted this year. Booker T inducting Sharmell, Mr. McMahon inducting The Undertaker. But there's no word on who is inducting Sid or who is inducting Vader.
So that's all for SmackDown tonight until...
Well, no, that's not all for SmackDown. I'm just trying to get through commercial time here. I would say Harley Race would induct Vader, but Harley Race has also passed. So...
What about, his son?
I didn't know he had a son.
Vader's son?
I didn't know he had any children. Is his son a wrestler?
Probably. Wait a minute. What about Mick Foley?
Oh, yeah.
Weeks from tomorrow, the opportunity, Charlotte Flair, Rowdy Ronda Rousey meet for the SmackDown Women's title.
I can't wait. If they both have promised to tap each other out, it's going to be a brutal affair.
Meanwhile, Charlotte already in the ring.
When you're Charlotte Flair, you always have a plan. Last week, I showed that one-trick pony, Ronda Rousey, why I am the most dominant, the most vicious, and the most decorated woman in sports entertainment history. No one has caused Ronda Rousey more pain than me. I mean, who knew that you could dent the side of a car by smashing someone's head into it?
Well,
I mean, I keep playing last week over and over in my head, the sound of that screaming pony, Ronda. I had her right where I wanted her. She was seconds away from tapping, and then the referees and the producers rescued her. They pulled me off of her. That was just a taste of what's to come at WrestleMania. I can't hear you! You know what, Charlotte, North Carolina? I said this before and I've said it again. Ronda, I am the mountain you have to climb to make a legacy here. And you tried last week, but I kicked your ass all the way back down to the bottom, and I will do it time and time again because I'm Charlotte Flair and my legacy is bigger than yours. And when you lose at WrestleMania, you'll cut and run and pop out another baby. No, not me, because I will be here week after week because you don't have the spine to do this. You don't have the love to do this. You don't have the passion. You don't have the grace to become the 13-time women's champion. You know what? I don't want to wait till WrestleMania to eviscerate you again. How about, Ronda? How about you come out here tonight so I can embarrass you in my hometown? Woo! The Queen City.
Ronda, you know how conniving Charlotte can be. We're just going to lure you into another trap.
Great question there by Kayla. Ronda Rousey, though, is is heading to the arena here in Charlotte.
Ronda doesn't give a damn if it's a trap. Ronda doesn't care that in Charlotte, every time you're born here, you're called to woo!
Ronda Rousey will never ever back down for a fight. And she is marching her way to the ring and the opportunity to SmackDown Women's Champion player.
Focused on one thing and one thing alone.
Oh, wait a minute. Charlotte Flair had a kendo stick waiting ringside.
Close relation to the 30th player of the day.
And now, well, Charlie used it, and Ronda Rousey got to the roof, and now Rousey taking the fuck to Charlotte Flair. And Rousey
That's smart. Pull it right up in front of her. I'm sure she never saw that coming. Mm-hmm. See, now you're paying for it, aren't you?
And Flair does, oh my goodness, dropping right on the back of her head.
God, she's
going for an
beautiful.
armbar.
It's just MLTM, you know what that is? What? A Major League Tit Machine. Seriously. Yeah. They may not be very big, but I'd like to suck the milk from that boy. God damn.
With the kendo stick. The kendo stick walked in on Rousey to set the tap.
Ronda Rousey has no idea what it's done. She has to be walking it out.
A defiant Ronda Rousey yet the tap.
Charlotte in her hometown.
Charlotte clearly frustrated.
Yoli on her wrist.
Charlotte frustrated. She couldn't tap Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey to the table. Ronda Rousey vowed, you're going to have to destroy me before I tap, and perhaps Charlotte did just that.
Charlotte. In Charlotte.
Oh, damn, she's got blood in her teeth.
The baddest woman on the planet. To our table.
See? That's what I said. You did it to kill the last 10 minutes. Alright, well, before we go, do we have time for my... Okay. Well, as I always do before we say goodnight, to Christy, Crystal, Megan, and Amanda, also Mackenzie, Noah, and Caitlin, I love you all. You make the sun shine brighter in my world each and every day. You've been a blessing in my life. Thank you so much for being part of it each and every day. Noah, I'm sorry I won't be able to be with you tomorrow when you go to the wrestling, but you and I are going to hook up for Top Gun 2, Return of Maverick on May 27th. That's a Friday, May 20th, because opening days for movies are always on a Friday. So May 27th, Friday, May 27th, Top Gun 2, Return of Maverick, after a 30-year wait, finally opens in theaters nationwide. So Noah, you and I are going to hook up for that. And Crystal, I know you had a little bit of trouble today. I hope you feel better, baby. I'll talk to you maybe sometime tomorrow. Again, Christy, Crystal, Megan, and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, and Caitlin, I love you all. Thank you so much for being part of my life. You've been a blessing in it, and you make the sun shine brighter each and every day for me. I love you all. Sweet dreams. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. And with that, I'm Michael Paul. That's John. We'll see you next time. More than likely Monday, maybe before that. We'll try to have some highlights for you from tomorrow night. By the way, a lot of legends are showing up tomorrow. Jerry the King Lawler, Carlito is going to be there, and a bunch of other legends. So if you can get to Orlando, check that out. And
You usually say, "You got anything to say, like to me, Michael? Like every time when we sign off."
What?
You usually do got something to ask John before you log off?
No. Nothing I can think of, but if you can keep me updated about tomorrow night.
I'll keep you in mind what happened tomorrow night, but
yeah. By the way, you don't know if that's going to be on TV, do you?
Nah, I might send it to you on Facebook or YouTube or something.
It's not going to be on TV. No? Okay. Well, on that note, then we will see you Monday night, more than likely. That's John. I'm Michael Paul. Good night.
And we'll see you Monday Night Raw. And Megan, you guys have a fun time at the beach tomorrow. Love you, honey.